Hello, guys. Good afternoon.
Hi, teacher. Good afternoon.
Hello, hello.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. All right, we are going to give just a couple more minutes for the rest of the students to connect. All right, just let's give them 2 more minutes and then we will start checking the attendance. Okay. Okay, guys, let me ask you before we start, if you received, I already checked your paragraphs for the activity, remember that we did for Unit 9? Tell me, did you receive the feedback, like with the points, or no?
No. No, teacher.
No, teacher.
Okay,
No,
let me
teacher.
check if we can send it to you. Maybe, I don't know. So I don't know how to send it to you. But well, I will show you here. Okay, here. You can see, right? So this is the first student. I put like 50 was 5, right? The equivalent of 5. So 50. And then we have 46, right? This is Jessit, Jose Alejandro, Silvia Natalia, Andrés, Marianne, Juliet Gomez, Gerson. Okay, this is your score. Natalia Camargo, Johan, Carlos Andrés, Ginette, Brian Vargas, Maverick, Lisette Tarazona, William, Cindy, Andrés Corredor, Elkin, Jean-Claude, and Julian Figueroa. Okay, those were the activities that I received. All right, so we will have this activity along with the other conversations and participation in class. This is your grade. Well, my grade and teacher Daniela's grade, we will combine to make the quizzes part, okay? This is where we put these grades. Okay, so do we have any questions regarding this or no? Okay, no questions. Let's start checking the attendance for today. Okay. Gerson Arismendi.
Present, teacher.
Thank you. Keiner Baez.
I'm here, teacher.
Okay, good. Jean-Claude Barrera. Jean-Claude. Not here. Jessica Calderon.
Present, teacher.
Okay, good. Natalia Camargo.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Marian Chain.
Hi, teacher.
Okay. Andrés Correa.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Andrés Corredor.
Hi, teacher, present. Teacher, sorry, what did
Yes.
you say about the homework? Because I was looking at my email and I saw a link and I remember I have done the homework and I don't have any.
The grades.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let me show you again. Where is yours? Okay, what is your? You sent the paragraph, right?
Yes.
Here, ¿lo respondiste en la actividad o me lo enviaste por aparte? Andrés
En
Correa,
actividad.
Julián, Natalia, Johan, Carlos, Brian, Mabel, this is Lisette, William, Cindy. Okay, here's your score.
Okay,
So
thank you.
this is 4.6, right?
Right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, I was telling you that this activity with the conversations that we do in class plus participation, so all three, like this activity written, the conversations that we do, and also a participation in this class and with teacher Daniela, we combine to make the quizzes percentage on the system, okay?
Okay.
This is the quizzes percentage. Okay, good. So let's continue. Okay, no problem. Andrés Corredor, ok. ¿Alguien me faltó? Creo que William
Teacher.
Castrillón, yo te pregunté. ¿Quién?
Yo, teacher.
¿Cómo, teacher?
William, yo te llamé ahorita en la asistencia.
No, creo que no.
Ok,
O no,
me
o
salté.
no escuché.
Sí, creo que me salté, ok. Sí, no
¿Y a mí
estaba
tampoco,
hablando.
profe?
Ok, Carlos, no, voy apenas en corredor,
Ok.
ya voy llegando.
Ok, teacher.
Silvia Cuellar.
Present, teacher.
Ok. Johan Duque.
Hi, teacher.
Ok, thank you. Elkin Fernández.
Present, teacher.
Ok, good. Ginette Fontecha.
Present, teacher.
Thank you. Julián Figueroa.
Present, teacher.
Ok. Carlos Galán.
Present, teacher.
All right. Mabel Gamboa.
Present, teacher.
Ok. Cindy García.
Present, teacher.
All right. José Gómez.
Here, teacher.
Ok. Juliet Gómez.
Present, teacher.
All right. Julián Peña.
Hi, teacher, present.
Ok, thank you. Lisette Tarazona.
Present, teacher.
All right. And Brian Vargas.
Present, teacher.
Okay, very good. Excellent, guys. Very good. So we are going to begin our session today. Today, in this part of the lesson, we are going to review the topics for Unit 10 and do some practice activities, okay? So here we have the agenda for today. First, an activity related to the vocabulary about illnesses. We are going to review the use of past continuous and practice, a vocabulary review, then the review for used to and a Kahoot practice. And at the end of the class, you will have some time in groups to share with me what project advance you have, number 3. So remember that we have a schedule for today, the teacher feedback, right? I can give you some corrections before you send your work tomorrow. So no, tomorrow, no, sorry. The work for
Monday?
project is on Monday, I think. Let me double check.
Monday 13?
Yes, I think, here. So today, February 10th, we have the monitoring of group work. So I will go to create each breakout rooms. And in February, was it? Okay. And February 13th, so on Monday, you send it to my email, right? The deadline is 11:59 p.m. Okay? So today we will have some time. I will go to each group and monitor what you have done so far. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
Right, good. So let's start. We can start with this first activity. We have a picture here and we are going to practice and review the vocabulary from yesterday's class related to illnesses, okay? So I'm going to give you a couple of minutes to check the picture and you're going to answer the questions as we have here in the example. So who has got a fever? We can say it's person D, right? So read all the others and you can send your answers on the chat to me, only to me, right? So you select my name, so Zoom 908, and you send your answers only to me on the chat, okay? Then we will check the answers together. Okay, remember to send your answers on the chat, but only to me. Okay, guys, very good. I received your answers. I see. Let's check. So the second one, who has got a toothache? We can say
G.
toothache. G. Let's see the answers. Actually, F.
F.
This
The
person
girlfriend.
has swollen face, so she has a toothache. Number 3, who has got a sore throat? Right? Remember, sore throat is H. Dolor de garganta. 4, has got a cold. This is J. She has the runny nose and all of this. So this is for a cold. Who has got an earache? Is A. He's touching his ear. Then who is going to be sick? Like to throw up? B. Who has got a cough? Is C. This person over here has got a cough. Who has got a headache? So for your head is this guy, I. Who keeps sneezing? This is, you see from his nose, so he is sneezing. And number 10, who has got a leg that hurts? This is E, right? Jeanette, you ask mareado, you say dizzy, right? I feel dizzy, right? If you're talking about like the movement, but if you feel nauseous, las náuseas, like to throw up, you can say, I feel sick or I'm going to be sick or I am nauseous. It's two different things. Dizzy is like your head is spinning, right? Mareado. But if you are going to throw up, you say, I feel sick, I'm going to be sick, or I am nauseous. Okay? All right, very good. So any other questions about the vocabulary for illnesses?
No, teacher. No, teacher.
Okay, very good. So let's start today. We're going to start with the review of past continuous, right? What's the structure for past continuous and when do we use past continuous? All right, so let's remember the structure. We have the subject with was and the verb with ing, right? I was traveling, or you, we, or they were traveling. I, he, she, it was, you, we, they were. Okay? Subject was or were plus the verb with ing. For the negative, we have subject plus was, were plus not plus the verb with ing. The example, I wasn't traveling, she wasn't traveling, you weren't traveling. And then for the questions, we can say was. Was he traveling? Yes, he was. No, he wasn't. This is a yes, no question. Remember, we can also use WH questions, right? For example, what were you doing yesterday at 7 p.m., right? I can ask you this. What were you doing yesterday at 7 p.m.? Okay, and how can we answer this question?
I was watching TV.
Yes, I was watching TV. I was studying. Yes. I was studying. I was working, etc. All right. Or were you traveling? Yes, you were. No, they were.
Teacher,
Alright.
una pregunta.
Yes.
¿Hay alguna diferencia notoria en decir por lo menos I was traveling y decir I was travel? O sea, como
I
traveled.
traveled. Okay. Yes. We have I
¿Puede
traveled.
ser casi lo mismo?
Okay. The difference between both of these sentences is that the second one, I was traveling, you put emphasis on the duration of the trip, right? So
Perfect.
it indicates a longer action, right? I was traveling for 12 hours, long trip, right? Or just if I want to tell someone, oh, I traveled to San Andres last year, right?
Perfect, teacher. Thank you.
Okay. So let's review, let's remember in which cases do we use the past continuous, right? When do we need to use it? When it's important to use it. So remember, we use it to talk about actions in progress in a certain time in the past, right? So for example, the question that I asked you, what were you doing yesterday at 7 p.m.? So you can say, I was driving home at 7 p.m. yesterday, right? So this indicates an action in progress in a time in the past, at a certain time in the past, right? In these cases, we use past continuous. Also, we use it when another completed action happened, right? For example, I was driving, this is the longer action, then when I saw a friend, right? This is a completed action that occurred while the other was in progress, right? I was driving home when I saw a friend of mine. Okay, what else? In which other case? When we give the background to a story, como dar el contexto de una historia. The sun was shining, everyone was getting ready, then my phone rang. In stories written like books or children's stories, we can put the context in the past continuous, right? El sol estaba brillando, todos estaban vistiendo para la fiesta y luego mi teléfono sonó, right? This is all the context, the background. Also, when an action interrupts an action in progress. I was crossing the road when I slipped on some ice, right? I stopped crossing the road. right? I was crossing when I slipped. This interrupted the action in progress, okay? And then we can also use when, while, or as to join the past continuous and the past simple parts. I saw Carl when I was waiting at the bus stop. Or I saw Carl while I was waiting at the bus stop. We can also join two past continuous sentences. I can say, you were cooking while I was working, right? You were cooking while I was working. So both actions were in the past and they were in progress at the same time. While is mientras, right? We can also join two sentences like this. All right, so do we have, and finally, the reminder is, do not use state verbs with the continuous forms. Remember the state verbs, know, like, think. Generally, these verbs, we don't use in the continuous form, right? I say, I knew her when we were children, not I was knowing her when we were children, right? This verb generally goes in the present simple, or the past simple, sorry. La conocí cuando éramos niños, niñas, okay? No, la estaba conociendo, right? We don't use this verb in this tense in English, okay? So, any questions so far for the past continuous? Mm-hmm. Okay. So we are going to practice now with a little game. Let me open the link. Then I will explain to you what the activity is. Mhm. Oh, sorry. Yes. Guys, sorry. I forgot about the homework. So remember we had some homework for past continuous, right? Do you remember?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Okay. So we can check just to see if we have any questions, or I want to hear your sentences so we can check if they are correct. Okay. So the first one, let's see if we have any volunteer that want to read their sentence.
Yes, teacher, me.
Yes,
Okay, Keiner.
I once had an accident when I was skating in the stream park.
Mm-hmm. When I was skating in the, can you repeat?
Stream park.
In the stream
Parque
park.
stream.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yes, this is correct. Another person for the second one.
When I left the house today, forget my wallet.
Mm-hmm. In this case, let's think about what can example we can use? What example can we use to
Forget
make
my
it past continuous? So
For example,
forget.
teacher, when I left the house today, I was talking with my boss.
Yes, for example. So this is correct because the other example, forget is not a long action, right? is a short action. I forget something immediately. So we cannot use I was forgetting, okay? So in this case, we can say, when I left the house today, the sun was shining. I can say this. Okay, the sun was shining. El sol estaba brillando. La oración no siempre tiene que concordar el sujeto de la primera con la segunda idea, ¿no? Cuando salí de la casa, el señor de la fruta estaba pasando o el sol estaba brillando, ¿ok? Una acción que estaba en proceso o en progreso, perdón, cuando yo salí de la casa. Yes, Julián?
What's meaning the first sentences? The first phrase?
This, when I left the house?
No, I once
I
had
once had an accident. Una vez tuve un accidente. Once is una vez, right?
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Good. I have an example on the chat. When I left the house today, I was thinking about what I learned in English class. Yes, this is correct. The third one, let's see, another student, Andres.
Teacher, I met with my cousin when I was walking to my job.
Okay, I met my cousin when I met with my cousin when I was walking
to my job.
I was walking to my job. Yes, this is correct. I met with my cousin when I was walking to my job. Yes, Natalia?
Teacher, the other phrase. One evening a while ago, I was sleeping when my cat jumped on me.
Yes. One
It
evening.
was a big scare.
Yes, it scared you a lot. One evening, I'm going to write it on the chat. One evening, a while ago, I was sleeping when my cat jumped on me. Right? We are telling a story. One evening, a while ago, I was sleeping when my cat jumped on me. Okay? The next one, number 5. Yes, Johan.
At 8 o'clock this morning, I was doing exercise in my house.
Okay, at 8 o'clock this morning, I was exercising in my house or at home. Generally, in English, we don't say in my house, we say at home, right? I was exercising at home. Okay, good. And the last one, number 6. Anyone else? I was really surprised. Okay, Julian? Yes, Julian?
Sorry, I thought. Sorry. Let me think.
Okay, no problem.
I was really surprised when I was watching a new movie. The new movie.
Okay. I was really surprised when I was watching a new movie.
Yes. The new movie, a new movie.
Okay.
I don't know.
I was really surprised when I was watching a new movie. All right, guys. So we're going to continue practicing. Here I have the next activity. We are going to have 2 teams. I'm going to create the groups here with the the breakout rooms, but I won't send you to the breakout rooms, just to divide the group, okay? We will have team 1 and team 2. So I'm going to ask you one by one to select a box. We will reveal it. You need to form a sentence using past continuous and past simple, well, using the idea on the card, all right? So let's start. Let's start with group 1. So pay attention who are the members of group 1. Andrés Correa, Andrés Corredor, Brian, Carlos Vargas, Carlos Galán, sorry, Gerson, Johan, Julián, Juliet, Keiner, Silvia Natalia, and William. And on the other team, we have Cindy, team number 2, Cindy, Elkin, Ginette, Jose, Julián Figueroa, Lisette Tarazona, Mabeli, Marianne, Natalia, and Jessie. All right, let's start with group number 1. So let's start with Keiner. Okay, Keiner, can you choose a number, please?
5.
5, okay. This is the idea. What was your friend, sorry, what was your friend doing when the English teacher
Arrived today.
Good. What was your friend doing when the English teacher arrived today? All right. We have some points for team 1. Let's see team 2. Mabeli.
Seven.
Number 7, okay. Oh, a prize, 50 points. Group 1, let's see Gerson.
15.
15, okay. Okay. While the children play, they see a snake.
While the children were playing, they see.
Okay, you can say the complete sentence and I will say if it's correct or incorrect.
Sorry.
Read the complete sentence, please.
Yeah. While the children were playing, they saw a snake.
They saw a snake. Yes. They saw a snake. All right, good. Group 2, Natalia Camargo.
Number 10.
10, okay.
What were you watching on TV at 7 p.m. last night?
Right, very good. What were you watching on TV at 7 p.m. last night? Great. Group 1, Carlos.
Yes, teacher. Number 6.
6.
Okay.
Sail is navegar, right?
Okay. While they were sailing along the coast, there was a storm.
Yes, correct. While they were sailing along the coast, there was a storm. Good. Perfect. Let's see group number 2. Yesit.
Number 9.
9, okay. Oh, you lose 25 points.
Sorry.
Okay, group 1 again. Let's see Andrés Corredor.
Number 13.
13, okay. What you think about when the class start?
What are you thinking about? Oh. Mm, what are you thinking about the classes start?
Okay, can you repeat? What?
What do you think about the classes start?
Okay, let's check. No, incorrect. What were you thinking? ¿Qué estabas pensando? What were you thinking about when the class started, right? So this is the action in progress, longer action, and then this is the sudden action to start something, right? So we don't have any points, no worries. It's team 2 again. Jose.
Okay, teacher. 4.
4. All right. Double points. You are very lucky, team 2. Team 1. Let's see, Juliet.
8.
8. What your friends do when you see them this morning?
What were your friends doing when you saw them this morning?
What were your friends doing when you saw them this morning? Good. All right, perfect. Group 2. We have Elkin.
Okay. 12.
12.
When the postman arrived, my father, that is past continuous, yes, was having, se me cayó. Hello.
Yes, my father was having a shower.
Hello.
Hello? Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me? When the postman arrived, my father was having a shower. I think we lost Elkin. Hello. But it was okay. All right. Let's continue quickly.
Hi. What happened? my screen was is freezing.
Sorry, but we can hear you.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Okay, no problem.
The question is correct or
yes,
wrong?
sorry, yes, it was correct, and you got the points for your group. It was
Okay.
correct. No problem. Okay, group 1. Who is missing? I think William?
Yes, teacher, but
okay.
I am.
You already said? I forgot.
I'm not a member of the one, I think.
No, yes, you are. Team 1.
Okay, 14.
14, okay. You use a dictionary while you do your last English homework?
Were you using a dictionary while you did your last English work? I think, I'm not sure.
Okay, let's see. It's the other way around. Did you use a dictionary while you were doing? So doing the homework is the longer action, right? And then you use the dictionary. Yes, the homework takes more time. So we don't have points in this case. Number 2. And I think we can finish with this one. Who is missing? Julian Figueroa, I think.
Yes,
Oh,
teacher.
okay.
Number 2.
Number 2. All right. This one is tricky. Sorry, this one doesn't have the present, the past continuous. Both actions happen simultaneously, so they are both in past simple, right? I saw Hannah when I was at the shopping center. All right? Well, we are not, I don't know, not points for you. But still, we have the winners are team number 2. But you had a lot of good luck. Okay, guys, perfect. So this is our short review for past continuous. Tell me if we still have any questions about this topic. Hmm?
At this moment, no, teacher.
Okay, and for the exam, maybe. No, I'm kidding. It's not so difficult, right? And next week, we will also have a general review of all the topics. Okay, so don't worry. Okay, perfect, guys. So next, I'm going to send you a short activity to review the other part of the vocabulary that we studied about accidents or injuries, remember? So let's take a couple of minutes to complete this activity. You can click on Start. Okay. So here you need to match the picture with the correct phrase, right? For example, to put a plaster, you select them, right? So let's take just 1 or 2 minutes to complete it. And you can share your scores on the chat once you finish. All right, can you share your scores? How many points did you get? All right, guys, good. Let's see. So we have this picture. What is the correct action?
To burn yourself.
Burn yourself.
To burn yourself. Then this guy.
To call an ambulance.
To call an ambulance. Then we have
To put some cream on it.
some cream. Yes, put some cream on it. This person on the floor.
To faint.
Yes, this is to faint. Then the other image.
To
To
stop the
stop the
bleeding.
bleeding.
Stop the bleeding. With the knife.
To cut your finger.
Cut your finger. This one.
To get a rash.
To get a rash. Yes. And finally, well, to break an arm. Okay. Excellent. Very good. It's a short exercise. Sorry, the last one. To get a bee sting, right? Get a bee sting. Okay. Short activity, but it's just to remind you or to review the other part of the vocabulary for Unit 10. Okay, guys. And then we're going to practice or to review the use of how to use used to, and we are going to do some practice activities, all right? So let's remember, we use this structure used to talk about past habits or repeated actions, right? When I was a teenager, I used to go dancing every weekend. Every Sunday after lunch, we used to play in the street. Okay, so this is something from my past, a habit or a repeated action, right? It's not the same is if I say, for example, I went to San Andres in 2010, right? This is different. So if I say I used to go to San Andres every December, right? What is the difference between both sentences?
That I went to San Andres once.
Yes. And the other one is?
Yep. And when I used to because I did that in the past.
Yes, I did it frequently, right? Or with a it was a habit or a repeated action in the past. Okay. Also, we can use used to talking about past states that are not longer true, right? So, in the example, I used to be blonde when I was a child. I can say, I used to have straight hair, for example. I used to have straight hair in high school. Okay, this is a past state of me that is not longer, of mine that is not longer true, right? So for habits or for past states that are not longer true, all right? And what is this structure? The subject used to, and the next verb is in the basic form. He used to play football. And for the negative, we must use the auxiliary did. He didn't used to play football. For the questions, we have, did he used to play football? Right? So look, in the positive sentence, we have the verb in past, used to. In negative, we need to add auxiliary did. Didn't, used to. And for the question, also the auxiliary did at the beginning of the sentence. Did he used to play football? Yes, he did, or no, he didn't. Okay? Any questions so far?
No, teacher.
Okay, so let's go to the link for the activity. Okay, so we have here this short text, exercise 3. We have a short text. You're going to read it individually and then complete the text with used to, didn't used to, or a question, did to, okay? Let's have some minutes, 4 or 5 minutes, and then we will check the answers together. Okay, guys, perfect. I think you all finished. So let's start checking. Marianne, can you start reading the text, please?
What 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 do you use to be?
What did you used to be like when you were a child? Okay, thank you, Marianne. Let's continue with Silvia Natalia. Number 2.
I remember I used to wear very thick glasses.
You can finish number 3. And I?
Okay. And I used to be quite short and uncoordinated.
Used to be quite short and uncoordinated. Julian Peña, can you continue? To be honest, Julian Peña. Okay, not here. Cindy, number 4. To be honest.
To be honest, I didn't used to lie. Me perdí.
Myself?
Myself very much. However, I'd say I had a very happy childhood.
A very happy childhood. Okay. Jeanette, please continue.
Five.
Yes.
What did you use to do for fun?
What did you use to do for fun? Okay. Gerson, continue, please.
Okay. That is how I have great memories. We didn't used to have phones or technology of any kind and the street. Continues or?
Yes, continue. And the streets?
And street used to be safer than now. So
Until there. Sorry, until there. Used to be safer than now. Okay.
Okay.
Continue. Let's see, Mabeli. So we?
And so we, let's see. So we used to play outdoors all the time.
Yes, we used to play outdoors all the time. Natalia, please continue number 9.
Okay, teacher. Did you used to get good marks in school?
Yes, did you used to get good marks in school? And Julian Figueroa, the last one, yes? Julian Figueroa?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry. Yes, I used to study very hard.
I used to study very hard. Where? Sorry, era used to where. Okay. So tell me, guys, do you have any further questions in the use of used to?
In the moment, no, teacher.
Okay, perfect. Maybe later in the future. Okay, guys, so let's play
Exams.
a Kahoot. Yes, let's play a Kahoot just to finish with the used to practice. Okay, let me open the link for the activity. Okay. Okay, this is the link for the Kahoot. Let's join the game. All right, let's begin. Okay, guys, sorry. Here you need to pay attention to the sentence. The sentence already has the preposition to. So it cannot be used to. And used to type, no. The correct one was didn't use to type her homework, right? This was a little trick in the activity. Good, Carlos. Okay, and the last one. Let's check. All right, let's check the results. Good William, Harrison, and Kainer are the top 3 for today. Yeah, this one was the difficult because it was a little tricky. All right, guys.
Teacher,
Yes.
can you explain this question?
Okay,
Please?
in this case, there was a trick. Hubo como una cascarita ahí porque en la oración ya nos decían el to, ¿no? Entonces, and use to, no porque no tiene la D. Debe ser siempre en pasado. Used to, tampoco porque aquí ya estaba el to. Nos quedaría used to type. Incorrect. Didn't use to type her homework. ¿Ok? Si acá en la oración no estuviera el to, sí podría ser esta. ¿Ok? Pero gramaticalmente aquí ya estaba el to. Entonces solo debíamos añadirle didn't use.
Okay.
¿Ok? That was the
Por responder
problem.
rápido, por responder rápido.
Yes. Yes. Okay, guys. So I think we can finish with the review part of the class. Now I'm going to give you this last 20 minutes of the class. I will create the groups for your project feedback, okay? So you can use this time to finish if you need to. I will go to each group and check what you have added, okay? So let me create the groups. Give me just a moment to create the breakout rooms. Marian, your classmate is not here today. Jean-Claude did not come to class today. Okay. Then we have...
Okay, teacher, entonces, ¿cómo hago?
Pues yo ingresaré a la sala y me puedes mostrar si tienes el documento, lo que hayan añadido, si no, pues puedes ir trabajando tú en eso.
Ah, bueno, listo, sí, señora.
Ok. Ok, ¿quién llegó? Ok. Yesid y Juliet Gómez. Yes. Yesid. And
Yes,
Juliet.
teacher.
Okay. Next group we have is Natalia, Elkin, and Lisette, right?
Yes.
Lisette, Natalia Camargo, and Elkin. Okay. William and Silvia Cuellar. Yes? William and Silvia. Next group, we have Andrés Camilo Correa y Andrés Corredor. Ok, Andrés. Veo tu mensaje, Andrés. Felipe. Next, Johan and Julián. Julián Figueroa. Ginette and Carlos. Okay, next we have Mabel and Cindy. Next, Jose, Edgar, y Brian. Okay, I will create the groups and then we'll go one by one. Hello.
Hello again, teacher.
Hello.
Excuse me, my internet
Your internet, you
had
are
several problems.
okay. Lizeth and Natalia, right?
Natalia, yes.
Okay.
Y tratar de que...
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi,
Hello,
teacher.
teacher.
What happened?
Anything. No mentiras, ya es completarlo. Es, es completar el borrador.
Eh,
Pues teacher, nosotros en la entrega pasada habíamos adelantado ya una partecita, pues habíamos colocado todas las imágenes y demás. Las correcciones
Mhm.
fue hacer esto, colocar ideas puntuales. Entonces
Yes.
nos faltaría colocar las ideas puntuales, pero de lo demás, equipment, ¿cómo se dice?
Tournaments. Mhm.
Tournaments. Ajá. Y de lo demás, llegamos hasta acá y nos faltaría colocar, aunque ya lo tenemos en otro borrador. Si quiere, pues revíselo, está en el otro borrador. Yo le hice una copia la vez pasada y trabajé sobre esto. Trabajamos.
Mhm.
Pero entonces sería que trabajemos de la diapositiva 6 hasta, ¿puede, puede avanzar un poquito, por favor? De la 6
Okay. To
hasta,
modify this, right? Tienen que modificar, o sea, desde esa. Okay.
sí,
O sea, esas añadirlas a
a
la
la
otra
otra
fila.
y dejar ideas puntuales.
Okay.
con ideas puntuales agregamos los tournament
Igual,
y
digamos este que es un poco más corto, pues no hay problema que esté como el párrafo, ¿sí? Y pues si
Ya sé.
quieren pueden dejar como los párrafos. Entonces ahí mi recomendación ya en cuanto más al diseño de las diapositivas, de pronto la letra un poco más grande, ¿ok? Si se ve, la diapositiva se ve como perdida, la letra chiquita y sí, mucho espacio, entonces podrían como añadirle eso, la letra un poco más grande, bueno, como
abarcar el espacio.
eso, exactamente.
Ok.
Mejorar la presentación.
Eso sí.
Sí, y eso te quería preguntar, digamos, en este caso es como hablamos de Egan, pues obviamente no es como
Ujú.
una idea tan
Eso.
puntual,
Sí, ahí
sino
ya.
que lo mismo sería con los tournaments, ¿no? O sea,
Ujú.
tratar de dejar una idea bien clara y
Sí,
sería más tratarlo desde la parte de speaking, ¿no?
yes,
Sí,
sí,
sí.
puede
Ok.
ser también. Entonces,
Esta entrega
digamos, dime.
sorry, no, pues en esta entrega solamente enviarlo, también hay ya que exponerlo.
No, la exposición es el otro, o sea,
Mm,
ponle 15, bueno, ¿cuánto? Como 3 semanas más, ¿sería?
Sí.
Pues cuando terminemos este ciclo, empieza el otro 2 días, descansamos, sí, más o menos un
ok.
mes aproximadamente. Esa es
Entonces,
la tercera entrega ya como para probar las diapositivas y en la última es ya la presentación.
ok. Sí.
¿Ok? Entonces ya hasta mañana las pueden enviar ya cuando le hagan pues las modificaciones.
¿Qué?
Ok,
¿Listo?
teacher.
Pueden hacer esto mientras aprovechar estos minutos, ¿ok? Voy a otro grupo.
Thank you, teacher.
Ok. Hola, Marianne. Hello.
Mi teacher, ya le escribí a Jean-Claude porque siempre buscamos esa información como los dos y pues él tiene más idea de lo del deporte del fútbol que yo. Entonces, pues en cualquier momento yo me adelanto con él y entregamos el proyecto.
Ok, good. Hoy, digamos, era este momento para ver si ya lo que tuvieran adelantado, pues para revisarlo, pero si no, ya mañana cuando se cumpla el plazo, pues lo envías, no hay problema, ¿ok?
¿Mañana o es el 13?
La entrega, perdón, mañana no, el 13, sí, el lunes.
Ok, listo, señora.
Listo, ok. Okay.
Hi, teacher.
Hello. Ok, good. Ahí veo, dice The Netherlands. Le falta la N. The Netherlands.
Estas son las de la segunda.
Ok. Let me see.
Sí. Es de la 11, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Ok. Ok, ahí está como de cada uno de ellos. Ok. Y ustedes van a hacer como esa parte de la presentación, ¿sí? Top 5 teams. Senior men.
Teníamos dos videos. No sé. ¿Sería que se extienden demasiado?
Sí, yo recomiendo. Ok, ¿cuánto dura?
Tenemos 30 segundos.
Ok.
30 segundos. Es como solamente mostrar el diseño del patín que había cuando inició y ya.
Ok,
No sé.
bien. ¿Y
La
el
idea del
otro?
último era como mostrar cómo era una competencia mundial. Digamos, la
Ok,
final,
también como un minuto, ¿sí?
esa dura minutos, pero sí se puede recortar un minuto.
Ok, sí, no hay problema. Sí, mientras que sean esos cortos.
¿Cuánto tiempo hay, teacher? ¿7? ¿7 minutos o 5?
Sí, 7, aproximadamente entre 6 y 7 minutos para cada uno.
Ok, listo. ¿Para cada grupo?
Sí, para cada grupo.
Ok.
Ok, sí, bien, veo ya como las diapositivas bien organizadas. It's okay.
Okay, teacher.
No problem. Okay, you can continue and finish that.
Thank
you. Okay, guys. Hello.
Australasian. Austria, no
Yes.
mentiras. Austria in English.
Austria en inglés.
No puede ser.
It's the same.
Austria.
Es
Is the
lo
same?
mismo, sí.
Yes.
Sí. Austria.
National teams: Russia, USA, Canada, China, Japan, Ukraine, yes, Italy, France. Es que yo a veces lo confundo con French, con la nacionalidad.
France.
France, Spain, and Austria. Yes.
You
Okay,
say
that
Austria.
Austria. Una O,
Yes.
Austria.
AU es una O, Austria.
AU es una Austria, una Austria.
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 All right, so tell me what you have so far. How are you going to organize the information? Okay.
Elkin, si quieres, devuélvela. Las diapositivas.
Okay.
Okay.
We started with this first diapositive, then
We say
history.
slide. Diapositivas, slide. Okay.
Okay, excuse me. Synchronous swimming. The second slide, history, about history. It's a timeline about the different important events around the synchronous swimming, and then the four slave rules, the most important rules in that sport. Okay, rules. The most okay is
more rules.
The more six, las seis más importantes. Six.
Okay, the top six.
The top six. Okay. The rules top six or
top six rules.
Top six rules. Okay. And the sixth slide is about equipment.
Okay, the equipment. Perfect.
You need to use in that sport. And 7 slide important players in this sport.
Sorry.
They are Russian.
Una pregunta. ¿Acá ustedes después van a hablar en más detalle de ellas?
Yes, in that diapositives.
Okay, después.
Important people that Excel.
Ok, listo. Entonces, pueden dejar eso junto. Digamos, pasa el equipment, después a los equipos y después ya cuando hablen de las jugadoras, de las deportistas, pues ya presentan, ¿no? The top most important are these y luego cada una, ¿ok? Como para que no se nos separe important players y después vuelven a hablar sobre ellas, ¿sí? Si no. Primero el equipo, torneos, ¿sí? O equipos importantes y después sí las
jugadoras.
Deportistas destacadas.
Okay.
Teams, okay, tournaments.
Aquí sería como The Olympics, ¿sí? ¿Qué torneos son importantes en el lado sincronizado? Bueno,
there are different tournaments. The Olympic Games are the most important competition. The second important, o sea, la segunda más importante is the second most important.
Yes, the second most important
is the FIBNA Synchronized Swimming World Trophy.
Okay. Entonces, eso es lo que vamos a incluir aquí.
In this slide includes 3 photos about the most important tournaments in this sport.
Okay.
And a short description about every
tournament.
Every tournament.
Ok, perfect. Ahí pueden incluir, bueno, el nombre de los torneos, cada cuánto se realizan, ¿no? Es como lo más importante. Donde, bueno, si tienen un lugar específico o si no, bueno, va cambiando.
There are many different.
Entonces pueden incluir eso, ¿no? Esa información de los torneos. ¿Y qué más? Y los players. Y no more. Yeah, that's the last part.
Finally, important people.
And we had a video at the end.
A description.
Okay. How long is the video?
It's like 1 minute and
2
30.
minutes.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah, 1 minute or 2, it's okay.
It's
1 minute.
1 minute
1:47.
and 47.
Okay. Yes. Good. Okay, guys. Good. You can continue working on this. All right.
Okay,
I
teacher.
will go
Thank
to
you.
another group. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes. Indeed.
Sorry, teacher.
Yes, I agree with you.
Yes. But on my case, my body doesn't want to go out at night.
No. Sleep.
My body only wants to sleep.
But your mind wants to.
I have to work tomorrow at 8 a.m. So it's not, I want to sleep.
Oh, yes, we need to rest. After this class, I'm going to play football with my friends at 10 p.m.
Yes.
Excellent.
Oh, you must love playing very much.
Yes,
I would be
really
tired.
love. Oh, me
Okay.
too. I'm really tired, but I enjoy that time
Yes.
with my friend.
Yes, you
Yes.
have a good time. Okay, guys. So, what do you have? Almost finished with the last part of the presentation.
We are talking about that. We are
Okay.
making the deviation. I don't know. We divide
Of our
the,
part,
Yes, you are dividing the work. Okay,
the
sharing the
area.
work.
teacher, I
Yes.
have a question. What does
Yes.
it mean that excel say teams that excel in this sport game? Excel,
Okay,
I don't know.
de Excel, que sobresalen, ¿sí? Equipos como que sobresalen en este deporte.
Okay.
Okay, Excel es como destacarse. Eso,
Y en
Excel.
special equipment es como equipamiento especial que se
Sí.
usa para jugar. Okay.
Yes, this is special equipment.
Perfecto.
Entonces, ahí en ese special equipment, yo veo ahí la diapositiva, les recomendaría poner las imágenes de las cosas, ¿no? De, ¿qué dice? La pelota, ¿no? Entonces,
Mira.
Bueno, eso, good. What you need to play, good. Debajo pueden ponerle los nombres. This is, what? Vest, shorts, el nombre de cada una de las cosas.
Okay.
Right? Or special equipment.
Teacher,
Yes.
you know my English, I think so. A little bit or a lot. I am thinking to present English test.
Okay.
I don't know.
Proficiency test, like
Yes,
TOEFL.
like TOEFL, yes. Because one of my plan is looking for a master, something like that. Maybe
Okay.
next year. So I want to present one of them.
Okay, good.
Do you think I'm in which level? Like
Okay, this is relative, okay? Because even if you are a level B2, you need to study for the exam, right?
Yes.
Some people may be B1 level, but they study for the exam specifically and they pass the exam. And some people B2 that don't pass the exam because they didn't study for it. Do you understand what I'm saying? So even if your English level is like good, you need to study specifically for that. That's why I mean, I think
it's like I think it's like the IFES.
Yes. Yes.
You know all the major, but they are
imagine some native speakers don't pass this test because they don't know what they are asking you to answer. So you need to decide if you want to present TOEFL or IELTS or another one, and focus on that. Look for material, right? Examples on YouTube. You can see many things like this. You can start preparing for the exam that you are going to take. I think you can do it, but if you study a lot for the exam, right?
Teacher, and I have another question. So can you give me or can you give us about how to improve our speaking? Because in my case, I understand almost everything when someone is talking in English, but my problem is about the speaking. Sometimes I forget some words and try to create a good conversation or good sentence, and I forgot everything. So
okay.
How do you improve or how do you get more good level?
Better level of English. So
yes, about
in speaking. So what I would recommend, I think this is like, it sounds silly, like tonto, but it's really helpful, is that you start talking to yourself in English. So, you know, when you are doing things in life, like you start thinking, oh, I need to go to the bank, right? Or I need to do this in my life, all of this. Start trying to speak to yourself in English, right? So that your thoughts are in English and not in Spanish.
Yeah.
This is difficult, but we need to do it.
And I think it helped me a lot to improve my fluency in English, and also it could be in other languages. Is to hear a podcast in English, or
Yes.
also just the class, and try to repeat what the people say on my brain.
That's
So
good.
they say
Try to repeat it, and also because it's a podcast, you can give your opinion, right? So you think, do I agree with this, what they are saying, or not? Maybe not, right? So you can start to think, oh yes, I repeat what they are saying, but also try to give my ideas in English as well, in your own head, right? So I think this is a good technique, very simple, but it takes time.
yes.
You start doing this in your brain.
Yeah, other thing I want to ask is, I am starting to read in English, but
Yes.
I think I read in
Okay, sorry guys. Hello.
Hello.
Sorry, I couldn't go to all of the groups. But if you have any questions now, specifically, we can do it in this last minute, okay? About the job. Andres is here. Andres Felipe. Sorry, Andres Felipe. The system took me out of the breakout room. I'm sorry.
oh, what a teacher.
That's okay.
Okay.
And thanks for your advice.
Okay, guys. Good. So remember, the general recommendation for you, la recomendación en general es incluir imágenes. Entonces, si van a hablar del el equipo, equipment, ¿sí? Lo que necesitan para hacer el deporte, pueden incluir imágenes, los textos que sean cortos. Les recomiendo que la diapositiva, el tamaño de la letra pues sea acorde. Si tenemos poquito texto, que la letra sea grande, y que no se vea perdida en las diapositivas, siempre tratar eso. Si hablamos de la cancha, entonces ponemos una imagen de la cancha, ¿ok? Que pues la presentación sea amena y que no se nos haga como tediosa para los compañeros que vamos a estar viendo, ¿ok? Entonces, recuerden, este trabajo lo entregamos el lunes, ¿ok? El lunes hasta medianoche tienen el plazo para enviar. ¿Ok?
Ok, teacher.
Listo, chicos. Ya le dije a la profesora Laura Daniela. Entonces yo creo que pues ella les va a dar un chancecito más los 5 minutos que corrimos en la clase, ¿ok?
Thank
Gracias.
you.
Bye bye.
I have a
Guys,
dinner.
have a nice weekend.